Now I want to get into more of the psychology, okay? To our guests and to our members who have never been here before, because I covered this 2 weeks ago, you guys absolutely have to understand this, okay? Network marketing is about networking with people, okay? And the number one reason people join network marketing is they're looking for leadership. They're looking for people to guide them, because just about 97% of the people who look for a network marketing opportunity, okay, are frustrated. People who are happy with their jobs, happy with their income, happy with their lives, happy with whatever, those folks are absolutely not looking for home-based business. They're happy already. The people who are looking for home-based business, okay, are people that are, one of two things. They're either not making enough money and they're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, or on the converse, a lot of people are making a lot of money, but the job dictates a massive amount of stress, okay? As an example, a friend of mine is an emergency surgeon, okay? And he thinks I have the best life in the world, and quite frankly, I do. I love what I do. But the reason he says that, he goes, Joel, when I was going through med school, they talked about the type of money I would make, but they would never talk about me being on pager duty 5 to 6 nights a week and having to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning because somebody broke their leg and I had to go in and do surgery. And he goes, even worse than that, when I'm on pager duty to do emergency surgeries, even if I don't get called in, even if nothing happens, I don't sleep, because that chance, that 50-50 chance that my pager's going to go off or my phone's going to ring at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, that's what's wrong. And he said also, and there's a lot of people, doctors, lawyers, dentists, they don't have leverage, okay? They might make really good money. They might make great money, but the problem is they go on holiday for a week and they lose $30,000, $40,000 worth of business. Why? Because if they're not cleaning teeth, if they're not litigating in court, if they're not doing surgeries as doctors, then they're losing money. Okay, there's no leverage. That's not a business. We're presenting a business. So there's those two types of people, either people who are broke already or people who are tired of the stress and they're looking for a change in their life. They're looking for the results in advance. They're looking for happy people, which is you, okay? Being recognized. If you're down like this and you're frustrated yourself and, your success is not predicated by where you are today. Your happiness is not predicated by where you are today. The happier you are, the more you're going to attract the people who want to have the same results that you're having, okay? It's not the money. It's the freedom and the stress relief that money provides. Understand that. People don't get into network marketing because of the money. They get into network marketing because of the leverage, the freedom that the money provides. Okay? So if you can show people that you're energetic, that you're happy, and they're down and frustrated, they're going to be attracted to you. And that's what we've created with this Facebook fan page system. Understand that. The number one reason people join an opportunity is because of you first, recognition second, opportunity third, and product fourth. Opportunity meaning, is it a great compensation plan? And of course, fourth of the product. Now, to say all four are very important, but the first two are the most important, okay? Especially in the direct sales industry. So leadership, it has nothing to do with your knowledge. It has everything to do with your conviction, your dedication, and above all, being positive all the time, okay? What do most people do on Facebook? They scream, help, I don't know what I'm doing, help, help, I can't seem to make any money. If you see that on Facebook, and if you're one of those people that post that on Facebook, do you think you're magnetically attracting people who are looking to make money? If you're screaming for help on how to make money, do you think somebody who is also looking to learn how to make money going to be attracted to you? Of course not. They're looking for the leadership. They're looking for the positive people, okay? Do you want to be that person's team, or do you want to be with somebody that shows leadership, right? What to do. Understand this. This is the psychology. And even if you join the fan page system or you don't, folks, understand the psychology, okay? It doesn't matter where you are today. These are the types of things you say on Facebook. My home-based business is rocking. I'm going to say goodbye to my JOB in no time. Tell your story. Tell your why, okay? Tell people why you love this industry. Tell people why you want to start from home. It could be because of your children. It could be because of your job. It could be because you want leverage. It could be because you want more time freedom. By telling your story in a nice story fashion, okay, people will identify with your pain. In your story, tell your pain. And that's how people identify you. When you just spam your link, click here, make $10,000 in your first month, that's the worst form of flattery that you could give yourself. The absolute worst form of flattery that you can do is just go out there and spam a link. It just doesn't work, okay? Tell your story, show people your pain. So with the recognition, celebrate the small successes with your team. Did someone get a lead? Did someone make a phone call? Did someone get a sale? Understand the definition of charisma, okay? It's making someone feel good about themselves in your presence. You've all been to a house party or an event where you look at somebody and you just feel better about yourself while being in their presence. And that's just positive people, right? Charisma is, again, having people feel better about themselves in your presence. Then you're a very charismatic individual, okay? Third and fourth, opportunity. It's a compensation plan fair, and is the product in high demand? The beginning of a trend, is it affordable? Is it priced well in the marketplace? Those are the first things, okay? How can you implement these core elements into using Facebook? Well, you have to first and foremost have a proper marketing funnel. This is how it works. You've got traffic, they come to an opt-in page, they get a follow-up series to know, like, and trust you. That's what generates sales. That's what the Fanpage system is. We've developed a system for you that helps you generate leads directly off Facebook by using the value proposition of Facebook alone. So again, it starts with the lead capture page. You get this lead capture page, people see the value proposition. If you like things on Facebook, you can make a full-time income with this program. How many people are using Facebook? Over 1 billion people a day are using Facebook. Again, they fill out this form. What it does is it generates you a lead in your lead capture system. So this is what the lead capture system is. It allows you to get leads into your lead capture system, which generates you what? The simple fact, understand this, the simple fact of somebody filling out this form here, okay, when they click this button right here, when they click that button, it generates this form. And when people fill out all the information with their name here and their email and their username and their password here, what that does is it generates you a lead. The simple commitment of people joining for free, what does that tell you? It tells you that they're already like-minded, right? Remember, network marketing is not about you convincing people that it works, okay? People who are just completely shut off, right? Let me give you a really good example of that. Somebody who really, really believes that just network marketing or home-based business is a Ponzi scheme. They might come to you and say, you know, can you tell me why I should do this? You know, I just don't believe in this type of Ponzi scheme. You know what I would say to that person? I would reverse the role and say, can you tell me why you're a good fit for our team? See how it just reverses the role, right? You don't always want to be in a position of power, and it's always a losing battle. You do not want to be in the business of convincing people, okay? So the point I'm trying to make is when people fill out this form, it's a micro commitment that they're already open-minded to the idea of doing networking and marketing on Facebook. Does that make sense? Put a Y in the text chat, folks. If people were Ponzi scheme enthusiasts, they wouldn't be filling out the form in the first place. By coming here, it gives them the micro commitment, and it tells you that they absolutely are like-minded, right? So, good. I'm glad. Okay. So it creates subscribers in here. You're no longer in the convincing game that it works. You're in the consulting game of why they should be on your team. Okay? That's the difference. So let's move forward here. And it allows you to see your leads and your sales and your CPA, okay? Your advanced tracking system, okay? And you can see at the bottom here, just in this demo account, 33 visits, 2 leads, so on and so forth, okay? I don't really need to get into that. Again, just reiterating what you saw in the video at the start. After they opt in, they come to a thank you page where they like the fan page, they join the Facebook group. The micro commitment of joining the Facebook group alone shows that they're like-minded people, okay? They have the passion. So they join the Facebook group. In this Facebook group, which there's 73,000 people now. By the way, folks, if you want to join the Facebook group, you can certainly do that right now while we're sitting here. Let me give you the link to the Facebook group, okay? Let me show you, actually, let me take it one step back here. Let me show you what your core commitments are. And if you're new in here, let me show you what your core commitments are and how easy it is to amass like-minded people in one location. Your first core commitment is to like the fan page. So go ahead, click on that link right now. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to click on that link. If you haven't done so before, go and like the fan page. That's it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Go and like the fan page. It's a very simple click, like the fan page, okay? Step 2 of your core commitments is this. Simply go right here and join the Facebook group. That's all. That's step 2, okay? Step 1, like the fan page. Everybody can do that. It's a micro commitment, again, that people are like-minded. Step 2, join the Facebook group, okay? The Facebook group is a place where there's leadership, okay? I don't know why you can't see the fan page. Click on the other link. I don't know. I mean, if you're on a mobile device, I don't know why. I'm sure most of you can see it, okay? So step 1, like the fan page. Step 2, join the Facebook group. Why is that? Why are we asking? Again, understand the psychology of this, okay? Why are we asking people to do that? Each of those steps are micro commitments to tell you that they are like-minded already. And when they join the Facebook group, it's the power of numbers. They come in there. How many people have been to a network marketing event or a Tony Robbins event or a Robert Kiyosaki event, and you go there for 3 days, you're completely and utterly jazzed, your energy's through the roof, you're going crazy, you get home, you tell those people in your family all about it, and they go, and they poo-poo it. They go, oh, you went to one of those? Isn't it amazing just how much your energy just drains when you're not surrounded by like-minded people? I have lots of those people in my family, guys, okay? My dad's a great entrepreneur. He's in the room. He's not like that. That's why he's here. He supports me. But there's lots of people in my family who think I just run a Ponzi scheme, okay? It doesn't mean I don't love them. It doesn't mean I don't sit down with them at Thanksgiving dinner. I just don't share my ideas with them. But how many of you have been to events, right? And you're all jazzed up at the event, you get home, you talk to the wrong people who are closed-minded, and it just brings your energy down. The opposite is here. People join the Facebook group, and they're surrounded by nothing but like-minded people. What does that do? It lifts you up, okay? So those 2 micro commitments are that. The third step in the process, okay, and this is where it generates your leads, but the third step in the process is to do your daily core commitments, okay? So when people go and create a free account, it generates you a lead, okay? Here's how you follow up with people. Understand the psychology here. I want you to get a separate Gmail, Hotmail, or Yahoo email address that sounds personal. In other words, I wouldn't go and get an email address called facebookleads@gmail.com. I might go get an email address that says joel.f.therien@gmail.com or at Hotmail or Yahoo. But you don't want to go and create the reason why you want a separated email address is once you start emailing these leads, they will start to respond to you. They just will, okay? And you want those responses to come to a separate email account than the one that you have currently so that you can segregate who's a business lead versus who's a true friend, right? But the key is to make it personal because remember, it's about network marketing. This isn't business to business marketing. This is people to people and relationship building, okay? So you can also create a secondary Facebook account or a fan page. okay, so that you can track your leads. I'm going to show you that in a second, okay? Give people good contact, real contact information. Give them a real email address, a real Skype address, a real Facebook profile. Any way that people can contact you internationally is what you want to do. Why is that? Guys, this Fanpage system is not only going to generate you leads in the USA, it's going to generate you leads worldwide. And you can see that just by the people in this conference room alone, okay? There's flags probably representing 30 countries in here, okay? So how do you follow up with people? Remember, leadership and positive energy, okay? Your first email isn't, oh my God, join my team, boom, 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 get on now. So here's an example of one. I see that you requested more information on X. I know we all get a ton of emails, so I'm going to keep this short. I just want to let you know that I'm absolutely committed to changing our financial futures together. That's it, okay? Positive outlook, positive energy. I would love to connect. Please add me as a friend on Facebook. My direct Facebook link is. My best email is, which is the new email address you created. My Skype is talk soon, okay? Then you're going to want to do an email at least every single day. You're going to set up a 30-day follow-up series, and these are just an example of some of them. You're not sales pitching, you're a consultant, okay? So second email might be, hi name. Do you know, just like learning to become a doctor or a lawyer, it takes time. Starting and building a home-based business is a learned experience and it requires skills. If you have some free time, please reach out to me. I would love to share those skills with you. Again, give me your Facebook, your email, your Skype, everything, okay? So, moving forward again, here's another email that you can create. Hi, name. I bet you're skeptical right now. We all know that people are skeptical. Why is that? We are taught to be inherently skeptical. What's the first thing that your mom tells you? Don't believe everything you hear and don't talk to strangers, right? I bet you're skeptical right now. This whole make money from home thing. I sure as heck know. I was, after all. The internet can be so impersonal. That's why I'm reaching out again. I'm a real person. I want to help you. So please feel free to reach out to me anytime, okay? Now what you're going to want to do is create a 30-day follow-up series where they get an email every single day. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Here's an example of another email. Hi name, and of course where it says hi name, it's going to replace it with their name. Hey, I almost forgot yesterday. If you're going to team up, I just wanted to introduce you to my family. I'm married with 3 lovely kids, Jack, Lisa, and Blake. You can see a great picture of my family on my Facebook. And you can actually put a link directly to your Facebook. It's personalizing it, right? Show a nice picture of your family. As always, no pressure. If you have any questions, please contact me with the ways below. Remember, my team is growing fast, so give me at least a few hours to get back to you. Give me your Facebook, your email, your Skype again. Now, people love people that are busy. That's why you do not want to write an email that's 5 pages long, okay? People want to be around people that have things going on, that are busy. They're professional, they're polite, but they're busy. The minute you have too much time on your hands, people are like, oh my God, you know, like, again, you're going to lose that psychology and that position of power. So keep your emails brief. You're a consultant. You're not prostituting those people. You're not telling them to join your downline just like that. You're developing a relationship. And consistency, consistency, consistency is the key. As an example, okay, I know there's new people in this room. How many people in this room here are new? Never been in this room before? Put a Y in the text chat if you've never been in this room before. Put a Y in the text chat. I know there's some of you. There absolutely has to be some of you who've never been here before. So Keith, Alvin, guest of Justin, Bronson, good. You've never been here before. Great. Let me explain that. Now, you either came off the Fanpage system like 10 minutes ago, but understand this. You would not be a fan of the Fanpage if I wasn't consistently posting. Those of you who got here by email, okay, this is not the very first email you got from me. I can almost guarantee that convinced you to come here. You cannot generate, and I have to say this again, you cannot generate a fan base or a relationship with people by emailing them once a week and hoping that they remember who you are, okay? You want to set up, because a lot of people, here's the other big thing that people say that they have a hard time overcoming in their head. I don't want to send too many emails because I don't want to piss people off. And the opposite of that is actually the truth, okay? People who are inherently very skeptical, Ponzi scheme, jerk, or whatever, right? Those people are going to unsubscribe very, very quickly. Great, they're off your list. You didn't have to talk to them. You didn't have to pick up the phone. You didn't have to do anything. They naturally unsubscribe from your newsletter, okay? The ones that are very open-minded are going to start looking forward to your positive emails. When you tell little stories about your family, what is that? It's identifying with them. That reader on the other end might have 3 kids as well. And they start thinking, man, I want to do this for my 3 kids, okay? Or one of your emails might be how you're so frustrated at work because there's no leverage. And the email reader on the other end who's open-minded is going to go, you know what? I'm frustrated too. I'm making decent money, but I'm putting in 60 hours a week, and if I go away on holiday, I lose a ton of money. The point is, guys, being positive, telling stories is what is going to magnetically attract people into your lives, not click here. So my point I'm trying to make, by me consistently being on our fan page, by me consistently sending emails, is exactly why the new people are here. I am not a complete, utter stranger. Now, if I'm a complete stranger to some of you, that's less than 1%. That's just by chance that you ended up on the fan page at the right place at the right time, or got an email from the right person at the right time, and that's why you're here. I just want to hone in again, guys, consistency, consistency, consistency. So the good news is, with this whole fan page system and lead capture system that we've created for you, you can set an email up. 1 email to go out every day for 30 days. And what's going to happen is people are going to start emailing you back saying, you wouldn't believe the amount of people that say, Joel, I've been following you for years. For years, not even days, years. You've inspired me. I'm ready to do this. That's what network marketing is about, okay? Guys, understand one more very important psychological aspect to all of this. 1, through at least 30 days of consistency, people are going to start identifying with your stories that you tell in your emails. 2, through consistency, people start to be attracted to you. It's that attraction that's so critical. Understand this. The definition of irresistible influence, is having people contact you and having them believe it was their idea. Do you see how powerful that is? By you telling stories, being positive, and being consistent, people start to get attracted to you. They start to look forward to hearing from you. And now they've decided to contact you. When in reality, through your 30-day series of emails, by being consistent, you've wanted them to come to you, but they now believe it's their idea. How many people, as an example, how many people in this room believe, and it is a fact, how many people believe it was your decision to be here tonight? Of course it was your decision. You're here, right? You decided to come on this call. You're here. You wanted to be here, okay? You decided to come. But at the same token, I wanted you to be here, right? So which is it? Did I magnetically attract you into coming to this webinar, or did you come to this webinar because it was your idea? Do you guys understand the psychology here that I'm trying to tell you? But most of you would not be here. The 270 people or so on this call would not be here if I wasn't consistent every single day. Proof positive. About 6 weeks ago, I was traveling to our Ukraine office. I was doing a lot of traveling. As such, I wasn't consistent with these webinars. As such, when I started doing these webinars again, you know how many people came on the webinar? 75, 80? That's it. Now that I've been consistent, the big, huge, massive C word, okay? Now that I've been consistent again, we're now approaching 300 people on this call, okay? Consistency is the key. I'm sorry for hoping on it so long, But I want you to understand that that is the key. The number one key to your success is telling your story and being consistent. That's it. That's it. Nothing more. Be consistent. Follow up with your leads. I say every single day, but at least 3 times per week. You can do an automated follow-up series in your autoresponder. All you have to do is set it up once, forget about it. Your fan page members get that for free. Tell your story. Show pictures of your family. Tell them why you're starting a business. Link them up on your Facebook. Be you. Be you. Just be the best you that you can be. That's it. That is the secret sauce to your success in this industry. Being consistent, telling your story, being positive, being charismatic, and people will start to believe that they are contacting you because it's their idea. Big difference than you going out. You are now in that position of power always, okay? Now, this isn't for me to say, hey, I'm in the position of power and that's why you guys are on this call. It's to help you understand that that's how you get people into your life, the like-minded people. That's why the fan page system is so beautiful. Through these micro commitments of creating an account, liking the fan page, joining the Facebook group, are all micro commitments to tell you that these people have just about already said yes, as long as you're positive. So be positive in your emails and on Facebook, showing them their desired outcome. Live, love, laugh. Live, love, laugh. People, every single human being on this planet who's tired of their job, tired of not making enough money, what are the core things they want? They want to live, they want to love, they want to laugh. Okay? And it's the perception of starting a home-based business that's going to provide that to them. So if you're already living, you're already loving, and you're already laughing, you're already positive, those people will come to you. Trust me. Okay?